All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim. Second of all, I want to give the honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down and rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, You Devils Will Pay. All right. And Lord Willis Brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, was put up September 10th, 2023. Today's date is September 12th, 2023. Year the Lord will, the Heavenly Father, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, bring all the prophecies to pass, and or the year of fulfillment. And Lord will, again, brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, and it says, Salakia, and it says, reparations backlash. California voters oppose unfair cash payments for slavery, according to Berkeley poll. All right, so I'm gonna read some of the article. It says the spiraling social experiment known as California faces a uphill battle on reparations after a new poll from UC Berkeley and the LA Times revealed that voters overwhelmingly, and this was Edomites that said no, all right, opposed the idea of cash payments for black descendants for slaves by a 2-to-1 margin. So, started with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone and brothers ranking on down have been saying and telling you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, Esau don't give two shits. He don't feel sorry for none of you niggas. All right, he'll pretend like he feels sorry for you, but at the end of the day, he really don't. And this proves it. All right, this right here proves it. For all the wrongdoing that our people and the suffering that our people have been through, these devils still don't think they should pay after all these years. Again, they'll smile in your face and say, yeah, we believe black people and all that should get reparations, but when it comes to their pockets, where they really they having to what they're gonna have to pay, all right, um, the answer that they gave is no, all right. They don't want to pay for that shit, man, because they don't give a shit. They don't care, all right. And if they had it their way, they'll put you niggas back in slavery, all right. And again, this proves it. It says, let me read this part. It says, overwhelmingly oppose the idea of cash payments for black descendants of slaves. So the majority said no, all right. The polls found that 59% of voters opposed cash payments versus 28% who supported the idea. And those 28 that probably supported it are Jakes, all right, are really Israelites. They may look like the other nations, all right. Idea found out of 10% of voters strongly oppose the idea. Interestingly, just 19% of those opposed city costs as an issue. The majority simply said it's unfair to date. Here's so like check this part out. It says simply says it's unfair to today's taxpayers and wrong to single out one group for reparations. All right. So basically, what they're saying is they had the same old song and dance what Esau always says when we ask them, do you think it should pay? Oh, I didn't do it. My ancestors did it. All right. Basically, again, it said it's unfair to today's taxpayers and wrong to single out one group for reparations. So again, that same old song and dance. When you ask an Edomite, do you think you should pay for what your ancestors did? They'll say no, because that was my ancestors. I ain't have nothing to do with that. But when you understand reincarnation, that you are your ancestors coming back, it was you that was doing it. All right, and you're gonna have to pick up the tab for what your ancestors did anyway, because the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah said so. Because they're not around, which really at the end of the day they are around because again, because of reincarnation. All right, but they're that the ones that were doing it when you Edomites that were living back in that time. All right, like George Washington, all them devils. What was his name? The Indian killer. Uh, was it Thomas Jefferson? One of them devils, man. All them devils back then. All right. Uh, they're gone, but they got reincarnated through you. So you're gonna pay for what they did, cause that's how they're gonna get their. That's how we're gonna get revenge on them by getting you, cause you are them coming back in the reincarnation anyway. All right. In the Berkeley poll, when voters who oppose reparations were asked why the two main reasons said that most often where that it's unfair to ask taxpayers to pay for wrong. Again, same thing they'll ask you. They'll say when you ask them, do you think they should pay for slavery? They'll say basically saying the same thing. It was our ancestors. We didn't do it. All right. Today's taxpayers to pay for wrong committed in the past. Right. See, same thing for the wrongs committed in the past. But you devils, you do gotta pay. You do gotta pay if they're dead and gone. If your ancestors are dead and gone, what you got just explain reincarnation. But they're dead and gone. Then who's gonna pay? You don't want to pay out of pocket, and you definitely don't want to go into slavery. All right. So how are we gonna get our get back then? All right. How are we gonna get our get back then? All right. We know you don't want to give us our get back. All right, but guess what? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna put you in slavery, so the Lord's gonna give us our get back. We don't want your fucking money anyway, because your money's going out of your money. So like the petrol dollar is about to be eliminated anyway, so the money's about to be worthless anyway. All right, we want you in slavery, man, and that's what Yahweh Shah is gonna give us. All right, to ask taxpayers to pay for wrongs committed in the past, picked by 60% of voters, it's not fair to single out one group for reparations when other racial and religious groups have been wronged in the past, chosen by 59%. It don't matter about them. Fuck them other nations. All right. All that matters is us, the nation of Israel. All right, and the wrong that we suffered. All right, and you crackers are gonna pay for that, whether you like it or not. All right. But again, this shows, man. We tell our people, man, these devils have no respect for you. They hate you. They don't like you. They hate your guts. This proves it. Just more proof. All right. After all this shit that we suffered years later, these devils still don't think they should pay. But again, that's all right, because again, Yahweh Shah is going to give us our get back. We don't want get back from Esau and his system. We want get back from we want the get back that our Lord's going to give us, which is them going into slavery. We know they're not going to do that voluntarily. They don't want to give up no money, and they definitely don't want to go into slavery to us voluntarily. So the Most High is going to put them in slavery. When the Most High rises us up, when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua raises us up. All right, this is Sirach chapter 13, verse 3. The rich man have done wrong. Who's the rich man? The Edomites, the so-called white race. All right. Even though a lot of you are dirt poor now, all right, the rich man is you. The rich man have done wrong, and yet he threatened without. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. Right? And he still makes great profit off us to this day. The higher ups of Esau. All right. But if he have no use of you, he will forsake you. And if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yet he will make thee bare and will not be sorry for us. And he be sorry for it. And he made us bare. He stripped us of our homeland, stripped us of everything, our identity and everything, made us bare out here naked, you know. All right, meaning stripped us of everything that we had, took us from, kicked us out of our homeland, ran us out of our homelands, then came and took us from the land that we were refugees in, and brought us over here and put us in slavery, took everything from us, and he still ain't sorry for it. To this day, he still ain't sorry for it. All right, and that proves it with that reparations thing. Which again, we don't want your reparations. All right, but that shows that he's not sorry for it. He don't care. If he have need of thee, he would deceive thee and smile upon thee, and put thee in hope. And he would speak fair, and say, "What wantest thou?" Yeah, like them. What's the Nancy Pelosi and what's the governor? Gavin Newsom, all them devils over there. All right, selling you niggas false dreams. They knew you niggas wasn't gonna get no reparations, and they wasn't gonna allow it anyway. All right, that's why they left it up to the anyway, the system's about to go down anyway, so it don't really matter. Even if they was real deal trying to push it through, that would bankrupt. That would add on to the debt. Shit just finna go up anyway. All right, the money is worthless anyway. So what good? $1 million won't get you nothing. Really won't get you nothing. That shit could be gone in less than 6-7 months. The way Jake spend money. All right. Then you have to still pay taxes. Esau probably still make you pay taxes on it. All right. So again, we don't want your money, man. We want you in slavery. All right. So again, it says, speak these fair words and say what wonders thou. We want reparations for what our ancestors suffered. All right, which we do. We do want a payback for it. But we want you devils in slavery. Revelation chapter 13. All right. Verse 7. He will shame thee by his meats until he have drunk thee dry twice and thrice. And at the last he will laugh thee to scorns after when he seeth thee and will forsake thee and shake his head at thee. Right. And there you go. Drain you dry. Wring you dry. And at the last he will laugh thee to scorns. You want reparations? No. And he's home laughing about it. And when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee, which he has done, and shake his head at thee. You dumbass niggas, we ain't give you no reparations. Alright? So there you go. And shake his head at thee. Alright, after all we suffered because of him and his ancestors, because of him, and to this very day, he still ain't sorry for it, man. And he ain't never gonna be sorry for it because he's the devil. And again, that's why we tell our people that this man's the devil. But the majority of our people still don't believe it. And he's real deal about to show his horns too, man. Real deal about to show his horns. And then you niggas really gonna realize what's going on. It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children. Whose children? Alright, the devils that did it back then, that had us in hardcore slavery back then, the Lord said prepare slaughter for his children, which is you crackers today, for the iniquities of their fathers, for the wrongdoing that their fathers did. Alright, that they did not rise, nor possess the land, nor fear the face of the world with their cities. Right, so the Lord said, prepare slaughter for his children for the wrongdoings of their fathers. Which the wrongdoing or the iniquity they did was put us in slavery, castrate us, cut our women's stomach open and killed and smashed the baby's head, all type of wicked shit. And these devils still ain't sorry for it, man. Alright, they still ain't sorry for it. But again, that's all good because Yahweh Shai will give us our reparations, so-called reparations. Alright, payback. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right, you put us in captivity, so we're going to put you in captivity. You killed us with the sword, so we're going to cut you in the slender with the sword. Alright, beat your ass day in and day out. Alright, except for the Sabbath day. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, and that's what we're waiting for. It's true, the saints of Yahweh Shai, the elect on this side. Ultimately, all Israel is saints, but on this side, it's only the elect are saints, and that's what we patiently waiting for. We ain't waiting for justice from the devil, but we know he ain't gonna give us no justice. But the Lord is gonna give us justice, and you devils won't like that justice that the Lord's gonna give us. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.